Thank you for checking out our predictions for week number 1 of the new NFL season, brought to you by the team at NFL Direct. The season kicks off September 5th, with the Baltimore Ravens visiting the defending Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs. We believe Patrick Mahomes and company make a statement to start the season, coming out with a 23-19 victory. The season continues on September 6th, with the Philadelphia Eagles hosting the Green Bay Packers in Brazil. While we expect this to be a very good game, we ultimately believe Jordan Love and the Packers will emerge victorious, defeating the Eagles by a score of 27-23. The slate of games on Sunday, September 8th begins with the Pittsburgh Steelers visiting the Atlanta Falcons. In the battle of familiar faces and new places, we are projecting Kirk Cousins and the Falcons to beat Russell Wilson and the Steelers by a score of 23-19. The next game on the schedule has the Arizona Cardinals traveling across the country to face off against the Buffalo Bills. While we believe the Cardinals should show significant improvement with a healthy Kyler Murray, we believe key injuries to their defense and the cross-country travel are too much to overcome, allowing Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills to come out with a 27-23 victory. The next game in our projection has Will Levis and the Tennessee Titans traveling to the Windy City to face number 1 overall pick Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears. While much of the attention will be focused on their rookie quarterback, we believe the Bears' defense will lead them to a 23-17 victory. Next, we have the new-look New England Patriots visiting Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals. Despite the Bengals' tendency of starting slow, we believe being matched up against the Patriots allows Cincinnati to start the season off with a 20-12 victory. The next game in our projection has C.J. Stroud and the Houston Texans visiting Anthony Richardson and the Indianapolis Colts. While we are excited to see these two young quarterbacks go head-to-head, we expect the Texans to come out with a 30-20 victory, extending the Colts' Week 1 winless streak to 11 years. Next up, we have Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars visiting Tyreek Hill and the Miami Dolphins. We believe the Dolphins' offense will prove to be too much for the Jaguars to handle, winning by a score of 34-23. Our next matchup has Bryce Young leading the Carolina Panthers into New Orleans to face Derek Carr and the Saints. Reports indicate many in the Panthers organization are anticipating a major step forward from Bryce Young in year 2, but we are going to have to see results before we buy into it. Our projection has the Saints coming away with a 19-13 victory. Our next game has Justin Jefferson's Minnesota Vikings visiting Malik Nabers and the New York Giants. In this battle of superstar LSU receivers hampered by questionable quarterback situations, we are projecting the Vikings to get a 20-17 victory. Next up, we have the Los Angeles Chargers kicking off the Jim Harbaugh era by hosting the Las Vegas Raiders. There has been a ton of hype about Harbaugh taking over, but we believe a lack of weapons for the Chargers and an improved pass rush for Las Vegas results in a 16-13 Raiders victory. Our next game has Geno Smith and the Seattle Seahawks hosting the Denver Broncos and their rookie quarterback, Bo Nix. While he was impressive in the preseason, we believe Nix and the rest of the Broncos will come up short in Week 1, losing to the Seahawks by a score of 23-16. Next up, we have Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys heading to Cleveland to face Myles Garrett and the Browns. We think this game may actually prove to be more of a defensive showdown, with the Browns coming out with a 17-13 victory at home. The next game in our projection has rookie quarterback Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders visiting Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. While we believe Washington has improved since last season, we expect Tampa Bay's veteran leadership to help lead them to a 23-20 victory in their home opener. The final game on Sunday's schedule should be a very good game, with the Detroit Lions hosting the Los Angeles Rams. Matthew Stafford and the Rams' passing attack should provide a good test for Detroit's defense. But we believe the Lions will still come out on top with a 27-23 victory. Week 1 of the NFL season wraps up with Monday Night Football on September 9th. This game has the San Francisco 49ers hosting the New York Jets in Aaron Rodgers' first game back after last season's devastating injury. We're excited to see how Rodgers plays and believe the Jets' defense will keep them in the game. But San Francisco has one of the most talented rosters in the league, and we expect them to come away with a hard-fought 23-20 victory. If you've enjoyed the video, remember to like and subscribe so that you don't miss out on future content from NFL Direct.